Hi friends, welcome to Kadayada. Hope you all are fine. This video is for the H1 and H4 visa holders who are traveling from India to US for the very first time. This video has some of the primary points and the must items needs to be taken care before you guys travel. I hope this video will be useful for you and you can watch my other videos in Facebook and Instagram in Kadayadal page. And let's watch the video. Hello guys. First of all the best for your new place. So in this video, I'm going to share you some important items for the people who are traveling from India to US for the very first time. So there are many important items needs to be taken care, but the very first must item is your documents. Some of the important and mandatory papers you need to carry it along with you. I will discuss more about those items in this video. Before that, let me clear that I will discuss more about the first 3 points of the checklist in this video, and the remaining part will be covered in my part 2 video. So let's come to the very important section of your travel, which is the documentation. So we all know the most and primary document is the passport and your visa. Make sure your passport paper has your stamped visa. Check all your personal details matching with your passport, and also check your validity period of your visa. Next very important paper is your I-797 letter, which is nothing but your work permit. This letter is a must to be carried along with you and will be asked by the immigration team after you reach US and also when you create the social security number. Take your deputation letter if it's provided and get your on-site manager contact details and address also, because the immigration team may ask you who's your reporting manager and the contact details and all. And make sure you have a correct residential address in US, that is your hotel or apartment address where you're going to stay in US. And sometimes this may be asked by the airlines team also. Coming to the next point is if you have a four-wheeler Indian license, please carry it along with you, because sometimes and some of the states may allow you to drive rental cars with your Indian license, so you can manage it until you get a US driving license. And next, about the tickets of your travel. So get at least 2 copies of your tickets. Check your tickets like the name, timings of the flight, then connecting flight, airport and the timings, and how long is the transit time and all. So be prepared for it. Next section is for the H4 holder people, especially for the spouse dependent who's traveling alone. So first, please put more focus on your documents and your spouse documents. Make sure your passport is stamped with your visa. Check your name details, your validity period of the visa, and check the visa holder is stamped as H4. I want to make it clear the H1B holder or the primary holder is nothing but your spouse. So once your spouse reached US, get the passport copy of your spouse, which should have his or first and last page, and also the visa stamped page, and also the US arrival stamp page. Take the copy of the I-797 letter of your spouse and get your spouse contact number and a complete address details where they stay in US. And regarding the tickets, it is same as the details in the H1B section. So the only original document which you have to carry is your passport and the visa stamp page in it. So, and the other documents are only the Xerox copies of the original. One of the most important points some of us may forget to check is your flight status, whether it's on time or get delayed. And next one I would say is the SIM card. If possible, get an international SIM card either from your employer help desk or from matrix provider. So you can use the SIM card once you reach US and until you can get the SIM from the local network provider. And next, about the transit. First, check how long is the transit hours. And before you land to your transit airport, change your timings according to the time zone of the transit airport, and this will help you to get track of the connecting flight. And try to be at the connecting flight gate before half an hour from the boarding time. So if your first flight landed very late, so which may be very close to your connecting flight time, so try to get any service from the airport or move fast to the connecting flight gate as soon as possible. Next, one of the important section is your baggage allowance. So usually most of the airlines provide two baggages of 23 kgs each, but this could be quite different from airlines to airlines. Please make sure you check with the airline's website, and also they may mention in your tickets, so you just make sure before you do packing. And next one is the cabin luggage, which is of 7 kgs, and you can carry a laptop bag along with you. For women's, you can carry a handbag, your cabin luggage of 7 kg, and also a laptop bag. So these are quite usual for most of the airlines. So just confirm it before you do all these packings. Next is the challenging section, which is the packing priorities. So primarily pack all your personal things first. For women's, you can take saris and salwars if you wish. So you can get it online website in US also, but it's very expensive, so I don't recommend. Possibly try to reduce as much as weight for your clothing. Regarding winter coats, if you're traveling during summer, no need to get it from India. So you can buy it in US based on your location weather. But when you're traveling during winter, you must take a winter coat from India, at least for few days to manage the weather in US. So once you reach out there, so you may have some idea about your local weather, so you can buy your winter coats accordingly. Now we start to pack our kitchen items. Before that, Google your US residential address zip code and check if there are any Indian or Asian stores around. If you find any such stores, then you can limit your Indian grocery items. If you guys get a hotel without kitchen, get your eating plates, your drinking glasses, rice cooker or the pressure cooker, then dosa or chapati tawa, a kadai, and some ladle or spatula. If you guys are lucky to get a hotel with a kitchen, then I don't recommend you to take the plates, glasses, and cooking pans and all. But please take our traditional items like the pressure cooker or the rice cooker, then dosa tawa, and kadai and spatula and all. Coming to the groceries, for initial few days, get some instant rice mixes like tomato chutney, gongura chutney and all. So even if you find any Indian or Asian stores in your zip codes, so I would recommend you to take some instant rice mixes, because that will help you until you get used out of your new location. Because if you're traveling during winter, you may feel difficult to go out and buy the stuffs in the initial days and all. And coming to the rice section, so I don't recommend to take the rice, because some of the transit airports don't allow rice grains and all. So the immigration team will ask you what you've got in your luggages. So in that time, so please tell them everything, mainly on the eatable items, because they restrict on certain items such as rice, grains and all. So don't forget to say such items if you have carried in your luggage. If the immigration team finds it later, they may charge you a fine. Anyhow, you can buy the rices in American stores also. So you can get your wheat flours if needed for few days, and possibly within a week you get used to your new location. So you can go to your Indian or Asian stores and you can find all Indian masalas, the rices, flours, everything, the veggies and all. So if you're so specific about your homemade items like chili powder, the garam masala powder and all, so you can take it in your luggages. But no edible items in your cabin luggage, which you're going to take it along with you during the travel. Finally, check your baggage weight and make sure each bag is half kgs less than your baggage limit. The final important point in this video is don't forget to take some dollars in cash, because if you ended up with taking your airport taxi from your destination in US, so they will accept only the cash and not any forex card. So this would be the cash would be useful until you get the debit or credit card in US. I hope this video would be useful for you. If you like this video, please give a like and subscribe Kadayada channel, and you can post the suggestions in the comment box. And let's meet in the part 2 video. Until then, bye bye.